Victor, you have been extremely quiet, but repping the Electric Forest shirt, so I will let you go first. Mickey can go for Friday. You guys can split Saturday, and Deontay can do Sunday.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I've been quiet because I've been sleeping for like 36 out of the last 48 hours. No, it's so Electric Forest, first time being there, both Mickey and I's first time being there. It was awesome. We had Wednesday early arrival, so we got there like Wednesday evening, set up our campsite, just kind of fucked around at the campsite, turned up, had a little Dantas set, which was awesome. Always love a festival Dantas set at the campsite.
Can't beat them.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, Wednesday night, just really campsite party. And then Thursday was the first day of music. First day they opened the forest. So first time experiencing the actual Sherwood Forest, which was just like spectacular. Such a cool place. Like I think like the thing that set it apart for me, like from Bonnaroo, was just, even if you're not like going to a show or, in between shows, whatever it may be, going to the campsite, like you just go in and there's so much to do, like outside of music. You can go on scavenger hunts, there's interactive art pieces, everything is sick, like everything is so cool and built up. There's this area called the Hangar, which is like has all these different like random shops and like trippy rooms. There's a stage over there. So sick. Yeah, so anyway, Thursday we got up probably actually Thursday was probably the worst I felt out all the days because we were just boozing heavy Wednesday night, and then got in the festival grounds and just walked around for a little while. And then I honestly can't remember if we saw Surf Mesa. I don't think we did.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, shit. I mean, our
I don't know. I don't think we did.
Yeah, our original intention was to go in there and see Surf Mesa, but I think we just walked around and ended up hitting like the Hangar very briefly. I think went and saw a couple of the stages and just kind of saw the layout of the forest. And then from there we ended up actually we got stuck under this, like, it was a weird mister thing that looked like a jellyfish that was hanging from the trees. So we just sat under that for a while everyone was, coming up on different things and whatever. And then walked from there over to Sherwood Court, which was like one of my favorite stages there. Just a really, really cool, like wide open, really long stage. The stage is like downhill from Sherwood Forest, like where you walk out into that area, surrounded by trees. The stage is huge, really cool production. And so we just ended up sitting in stage there. It was one of the hotter days. Just sit in the shade, listen to Cannons. I didn't really know Cannons. It was like like alternative rocks, cool, kind of just like vibey music. Just sat there for a while, talked, smoked, drank, whatever.
I was vibing.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. So that was first show we saw at Sherwood Court. Then we walked from there. We left that a little early, walked back over to the Ranch Arena, which was another really sick stage. This one is like more in the woods. It's like actually in the Sherwood Forest, so it's surrounded, like it was almost like a half bowl, like I don't know,
like an amphitheater of forestry.
Yeah, and with like tall ass trees scattered throughout it. The sound,
that's sweet.
Sound tent was like under this turf roof, cool thing. Anyway, it's just a really, really cool setup. And saw Duke Dumont there. That was like the first EDM show, and he came out with Red Light, Green Light, or whatever. That's probably not even what the song's actually called, but is it? Anyway,
Red Light, Green Light.
Yeah. He's like, there are two rules. Anyway, so that was sick.
Say the whole set. Just do the whole set.
You want me to sing it all out?
Transitions to.
All right, Mickey, you hit the bass line. I'll do the vocals. No,
If you were teaming up with Mickey, it would be the other way around. Come on. We all know Mickey's got the golden voice.
Yeah, he's got pipes.
For all you guys that don't know, Mickey was in choir in high school, and he was in the Mizzou Forte a cappella group.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the pipes of all sorts, ladies. JK.
Fergie and Jesus, baby.
Fergie and Jesus. So hit Duke Dumont, and then from there, Big Wild was on that stage next, which was sick. We had Mickey and I had both just seen him at summer camp a couple weeks ago, and he came on, and like instantly you could tell it was going to just be like a way cooler set than what we saw at summer camp, or just like a different set. Just came out, and it was automatically like a little, just seemed like heavier, deeper, like kind of more intense. So I actually only saw a few minutes of that, probably like 15 minutes or so, and then ended up we were trying to get back over to Sherwood Court for LS Dream, who was someone that I was like most excited to see there. Mickey, did you stay for all of Big Wild?
I stayed for like a little more than half, and then Deontay got like in there close and stayed for the whole thing.
Yeah,
I got like 5 rows back at one point.
Yeah, I heard that one was unreal. I saw some videos from it, and our shared album was kind of a little bummed we didn't stay, because I heard you guys caught all of LS Dream, which was like the whole reason that we left early. But anyway, live and you learn. LS Dream was fire. It was at Sherwood Court, and it was really like the first like totally nighttime show that we saw, and it was on that Sherwood Court stage, and just the production blew us away. Trippy. He mixed in like some kind of like sound bath-ish, like ambient sections, which I thought was really cool. He did like earlier in the day, he did an actual sound bath, which is like a new thing he's doing, where it's like meditation. Everyone in the crowd will lay down or sit down, and he'll guide it with like ambient sort of tones and things like that. So it was like a mixture of, like his heavy, trippy, intergalactic bass music with like the, with like the, the sound bath shit. Yeah. Anyway, so I thought that one was awesome. Tons of lasers, sick production. And then from there we walked. Yeah. Yeah.
You will never get a segment. You will never get a segment without Vic saying lasers.
Yeah.
Lasers. Loved his set. It was like, honestly, how far back we were, you could see everything. So it was just kind of like looking down at like this giant spaceship off in the distance that was, anyway, beaming us up with lasers. Disclosure ended up we went back to Disclosure, and I was kind of like concerned. We had just seen him at Radius in Chicago.
Radius.
Yeah. And I'd seen like some other videos from their other sets just across the country and things like that. And they all kind of looked the same, like very similar, and so I was a little concerned they would maybe come out and just hit play and do like the same set that I've seen a couple times. And they came out, it was just like spectacular. They played a lot of like pieces of that set, but just like mixed in some really cool other stuff. It was extended. It was a little bit longer set. And that was a vibe. That was one of the best that we saw the whole night. And then, so that ended the shows in the festival grounds. And then from there, we went back to the campsite, got some booze, and then went over to the RVs, which was part of probably like, we had some of the funnest sets, I think, at those. They went till, sunrise.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, like Thursday night, didn't even really know like who we saw, but it was just fun as shit.
The RVs are the best part of Forest.
Yeah, it was.
As a semi-Forest vet, the RVs are. It's the anticipation. You're like,
is this your third one?
Who's going to tweet out? This is my third one. Yeah,
I would say it's a vet, dude. Third's a charm.
but you're like, all right, who's gonna tweet out they're going to the RVs tonight?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then everyone goes back to the campsite and fucking bum rushes over there to the buses and RVs and shit.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Alrighty.
Yeah, that was a blast. Such a cool crowd over there. Anyway, we move on to Saturday.
It's Friday now
shit,
with Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey, you
That's
got
how
Friday.
I felt at the horse. He's like, what day is it?
Mhm.
All right. Friday, I believe we started out at Sherwood Court seeing Cautious Clay.
That's sick.
Quick question. How many stages are at Forest?
6 big
How
ones.
many relevant stages?
Like
Relevant. So on the
Probably
schedule,
5.
there's 6 stages. On the schedule, there are 6 stages, but then there's like one scattered all throughout, like little small stages that you can catch other acts at and shit.
Anything's a fucking stage. They have a fucking Porter set on the goddamn piano, like in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Yeah,
That's the most insane shit I've ever heard.
pop up a
but
fucking.
there's 6 main stages.
Okay.
Continue. Sorry.
I believe that was the first one we saw.
It's sick.
It was.
Was it good?
Yeah. It was. Yeah, they were great. Next, I want to say we walked over to Tripoli, which
Actually, Mickey, no, it wasn't. I don't think that was the first one we saw.
What was it?
I think the first one we saw was Giolo Asia at the Carousel Club where the beach was.
Yeah, and that ended up being really cool. No
Where
idea.
we walked in through the hangar and then went to the beach.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we stopped there first. Yeah,
We're going backwards in time
and,
now.
and then we walked over to Cautious Clay.
And then we
So I remember
arrived at
stopping
Electric Forest.
Look here. The paper was hitting that day. For me, at least.
Anyway, after Cautious Clay, we made it over to the Tripoli stage, which I don't think we ever made it. Caught a set there on Thursday, so that was cool to finally go over there and check out that stage. We saw Up the Trees there, which was it was fire. It was a great set.
Yeah, it was huge.
Really enjoyed that one. Next, I believe some of our groups split up. Kind of, some people did their own thing. Small crew of us. Deontay, you were there. Yeah, we ended up at Sylvan Esso.
Ooh, Vic was vibing.
Yeah, that was the one. I know Victor
was I Up the Trees with you guys?
Yeah, you guys were dragging ass.
You met up with us like. I think you were with like Maggie, and you found us like in the middle of that set. Shout out Maggie, an award-winning listener and friend.
Yes,
shout out Maggie. We love you.
Love you, Maggie.
But Sylvan Esso, yeah, Victor was super pumped to see them. They killed it too. Was pleasantly surprised by their set. Beautiful voice. She has. Would definitely see them again and would recommend anyone to see them. After Sylvan Esso, Big Poppy, we went over to Ranch Arena. The daddy himself, Grizz.
Yeah.
Dad.
We love you, Grant.
We love you, Grant.
We are Grant fans.
Absolutely incredible set. That dude, obviously, just
shocker.
Yeah, shock. Yeah,
shock. This
shocking.
would be the time that he would put out a regular good set.
Right.
It was so fucking unreal.
It was unreal. It was unreal. He. Oh yeah, pull out the hoodie cam.
Yeah.
You want to talk? You want to talk about lasers?
Yeah.
That one had plenty of it.
Lasers, fireworks, fire.
Cam has completely ditched the Bonnaroo attire for Grizz.
I'll put on the new Grizz hoodie for the Grizz set stories.
Yes.
Yeah. He said we're talking about.
Was that the end of Friday?
No. The last one of Friday was Subtronics.
Yes, of course.
So honestly, like I feel like a lot of people in our group were just like super fucked up.
Yeah.
And we're
also
like
shocker.
a little exhausted after the Grizz set. So we honestly all just squatted up in the far fucking back for Subtronics and just kind of like fucked around back there. Some of us sat down. Me and Deontay went on a mission to go pee. But it was still fire. I mean, it's Subtronics. That dude's just getting better and better and better every fucking day.
Yep. I would agree.
So I mean, he did a great job. We were just weren't, I guess, fully invested in the set, but we got to kind of take it in from afar.
Your set surrounding matter, man. Like I know, like we want to like unbiasedly judge a set from like sound and production, but like your setting fucking matters. Like, where you are, where the audio is, like the people around you, it matters.
I will say, I think Subtronics Fractals tour is a tour meant for indoor venues.
Could see that.
Because I've seen him outdoor twice, and I've seen him indoor once, and the indoor venue set was way better.
Yeah, my brother is funny enough. Is not on Fractal, saw him indoor, and said it was better.
Yeah, like the lights just bounce off of everything around you. Like the sound is more collapsed inside. Like everything just bounces and reverberates off and like to the crowd. But
fair.
I'll let you continue.
So that was the end. That was the end of Friday. We go back to the campsite. I'm pretty sure, like on the walk back, or at some point, I check my phone and I'm like standing next to Deontay, and I see John Summit tweets a little picture of Ike from South Park with a fucking Cyclops eye, and he says 4 a.m. tonight, Electric Forest, and I just show Deontay. I'm like.
Meanwhile, Cam and I are fucking crying.
Immediately, we try to kind of fucking hurry up, but as you know, like it's like herding cats at a festival, man. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, Deontay's a stray cat. Deontay's an alley cat.
Not that night. Not that night. I was.
That's fair.
It's a long walk from our campsite, so probably like 15-minute walk. But we walk over there. Kind of hard to find it a little bit, like it really fucking packed. But we did catch the end of John Summit B2B Subtronics, and just honestly, just seeing both of them up there was just a sight in itself. Like,
it's a unicorn, dude. Like you literally saw a unicorn.
Yeah, I know, that was awesome.
Someone
he had a pashmina and wook pants on. Like,
he was fully wooked out.
I saw a video of him at a set.
He commented on Twitter today and was like, "Wow, I really went full wook." Someone got a picture of him in a pashmina, wook pants, and open fucking Hawaiian Tech House DJ shirt, holding a fucking balloon.
We stand.
Yeah. Very, very, very glad we caught some of that legendary B2B. And then after that, honestly, another fire RV set. Level Up comes on out of nowhere. Didn't know she was playing next, but she just comes on the mic like, "What the fuck is up?"
Literally,
super high pitch and then just drops heavy wubs.
And then throws the fuck down. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that was the end of our Friday night. Incredible day. We could kick it over to Saturday.
I walked home at 9 a.m. that morning.
Yeah.
It was,
Deontay stumbled home. He was a random wook by himself.
I heard Deontay caught some.
It's like a misty fog, and you just see a character come into focus.
Hey, look here. You either live long enough to talk to random wooks or see yourself become one. All right.
It was hilarious. One of the nights we were at the RVs, we were like, I think it was maybe Thursday night, and D was like, we all had, like, a lot of our people brought those like Chilbo Swaggin inflatable, benches or like couches basically. And there's like 15 people like in front of the stage. It's like the sun is up, like it's getting light out. And we were all just kind of sitting there finishing whatever we had, like our drinks. And D comes out of the crowd back to us, and he's like, and we were like getting ready to leave. He's like, "Yo, you guys are leaving?" And we're like, "Yeah, I think we're gonna start walking back." He's like, "All right, I'm staying here." And then he like kind of looked around. He's like, "I'm going back in there," and like runs back into like this crowd of like 12 people that's like 12 feet away from us. We're like, "Oh my god!"
Hey, it was home. I was front row, literally on the rail the whole night. It's like, sorry, Hey, it was fun. I also went home at 9 a.m. that night too.
So now, Deontay, your turn to do Saturday.
Oh, thank you. I am so glad you gave me Saturday because it was the house gauntlet day.
Oh, that was my favorite day too. Fuck.
So me, Mickey, and Caitlin going a little. Nah. So me, Mickey, and Caitlin go in a little early. We catch the Knox. We blow up the little chill bean. We sneak some beers in. We're having a good time. It starts casually raining a little bit. That set the tone for the day. Honestly, the Knox were pretty fire. I did not expect them to have such a fun set. It was so fun. It was just so fun. Everyone else starts to come in, and we go back over to Tripoli, which is like, so Tripoli is the first stage into Forest. It's just like that main area. It's not even in the forest yet. It's just the main like pre-forest area, and that's where they do all like the themed days. So Thursday they had like a Lewis the Child event themed day. Friday they had a bass rush where it was all dubstep and bass artists.
Lewis the Child Day must have been Vic's favorite.
Yeah, right. You would not catch me over there.
And Saturday was like the house just fucking gauntlet of a house day. So we get over there, meet up with the rest of like the 14 people in our group, catch the end of LPGOB, and we get a fire spot. Like this is the stage, this is us over here, and these are the bathrooms right here. Damn. So like we're just in like the vicinity of everything. Yeah, literally. Spot. We catch the whole Young Bay set. Pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that was actually really
sick. Super sick.
He's coming to my favorite venue. He's coming to my favorite venue here in Tampa in October, and I think I'm going to send it.
Rip it.
Yeah, he was sick. So it's a pleasant surprise. If you have not seen Young Bay, go see Young Bay. He throws down.
Sending this weekend.
And so he gets done with his set. Side piece comes on, and I look at Mickey and like Addison and like two other people, and I'm like, dude, there's like a fucking clear line to the rail for side piece. This is at 8:30, so I'm like, we can get up there, like we can get up there to go see side piece. So we all just like flow in, untouched, on the rail at side piece.
Damn.
That's
no questions asked. Fucking squatted the fuck up,
dude,
at the fucking rail for side piece.
I couldn't even get the rail. Going fucking the house stage at sunset, and you guys had the rail at Electric Forest. God,
yeah,
fuck you guys.
Yeah, dude, and they smacked, but there were only like maybe six or seven of us there, and we had a whole group coming for the rest of Wax Motif. So we caught like half a side piece at the rail, and then we moved back for Wax Motif. Took our bathroom breaks, took a little bit of this, took a little bit of that, took a little bit of drinks, blah blah blah. Wax Motif comes on. We had just saw him at Forecastle. Cam and I saw him at Forecastle, so I'm like, oh, this set's about to slap. But he only got like 45 minutes at Forecastle, something like that, Cam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was short.
Yeah, he had an hour 15 at Forest, and let me tell you, he used every second of it. Played every song I wanted to hear. Played every remix I wanted to hear. The guy's fucking good.
He is, man.
The guy's a goddamn performer. He's gonna give you what you want. He plays to the crowd very well. It's awesome. I love to see it.
I am channeling every energy in my soul that he's going to EDC Orlando. I really hope, because he has not been to EDC Orlando in the years that I have been.
I think he will be there. So then his set wrapped up. It was absolutely fire. We're slugging back water, getting ready for Summit. So he was supposed to have an hour set, then bitched to Insomniac and Pasquale about his set being short.
Wax did?
So they gave him an extra 30. No. John Summit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So they gave him an extra 30 minutes. So he ended up having a 90-minute set. Comes on stage, still fucked up from the night before. Oh, fuck. What's up, Electric Forest? Boom. Starts going fucking in. starts going in. And like I don't know if you guys have seen him like play drunk and high. I'm in Chicago,
It's
but
so
like the video to that song is just his visuals, and it's just him stumbling around Chicago with a 40,
awesome.
smoking
Yeah.
blunts, looking just like fucked up. Like I said, like Cam said, that extended version is just fucking nuts. Um, but his set was awesome. His set was awesome. So then we get to Dom Dalla, and at the beginning of the night, me and Mickey made a promise to ourselves. All right, we're gonna go catch the Slander set. We're not gonna see Fisher. So we're just prefacing this. We're not gonna go see Fisher. We're gonna go catch Slander in the forest at Sherwood Court to end the night.
I think that's the right decision,
Because
and something leads me to believe that you guys didn't stick to that promise.
something.
no. You shut your mouth.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
All right.
Yeah.
I won't jump the gun.
So we're at Dom Dalla. He's killing it. Absolutely killing it. So like honestly, probably one of my favorite sets of the weekend.
Yeah.
So fire. The guy's incredible, man. Like he's just such a good house, like not even he's just a good house DJ.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even categorize him as like techno / tech house. Like he plays just fucking good house, like that disco house, fucking like mixed in vibe house music. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, so I have two coworkers that saw him at Sunset, and they didn't even know who he was, and they loved him so much they are now going to see him at the Brooklyn Mirage in fucking New York.
Fuck,
that would be awesome.
You guys better fucking film the entire set. God damn it.
So we get to the point where like, damn, it's about that time where we got to start heading over to Slander, and I'm like, Mickey, I am not leaving this fucking stage until I hear Miracle Maker. I am not. I'm like, dude, he started it off EDC with that. He plays it within the first 15 minutes of like the last set that I heard. And I'm like, dude, I am not leaving this fucking stage.
Yeah.
I don't care how much Slander we miss until I hear Miracle Maker. He's like, dude, I know. I'm right there with you.
I was honestly nervous though, because he opened with Miracle Maker at Red Rocks, and I was like, fuck, he's gonna close with it. Like we're not gonna leave. We're not gonna leave. And you can keep going, D.
And then he like takes a break and he's like, you guys like the pace we're going right now?
What's up, Electric Forest?
Yeah.
How we doing?
He's like, all right, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Oh, and I'm like, yes. So we stay for the entirety of that song. Then we're like, all right, let's go. We got to book it. Like we gotta go to Slander. So me, Mickey, and Maggie leave to go to Slander. I hit a pit stop to get a breakfast burrito because I had to eat all day. You got to feel yourself to get to these festivals.
It's true. It's a veteran right there, folks.
So then we get to Slander, and it was honestly such a great way to cap off the week, like cap off the night of Saturday, because we hadn't seen any like sad boy singy song type shit. And they were just throwing the fuck down, like every singy song type song gone into just a fucking heavy head banging fucking drop.
Yeah,
mixing a little bit of fucking
their bread and butter.
They did like 15 minutes of D&B. They had a couple different like fucking IDs in there. First off, I didn't know Slander was dropping a new album soon.
Didn't know that either. Holy shit! Where'd you say, Mickey?
Second, 2 weeks ago, Slander made their first techno song and debuted it at Electric Forest.
No way!
Fire!
Is it
fucking fire?
Is it gonna be on the album?
Fire! They played the first half of it, and they were like, "All right, you guys gotta wait to hear the rest of it on the album that's coming out soon."
God damn!
They blue balled you like
fire! They blue balled us like that. So
is that really a blue ball though? If they debuted a song there,
yeah. And then so they get that, like they keep going through the rest of their set, typical Slander type shit. There's like a lull moment where it gets kind of low, and I'm like, "Hook me up, Slander!" And this chick runs over, and she's like, "Hey, I'm doing like media things for blah blah blah. Like I want to tag Slander and you saying something like that, and like just gets the next time I do something fucking stupid like that." And like fireworks started popping off and shit. It was actually pretty fucking awesome. So hopefully I'll see you soon, Chick. Whoever you are, post it.
Yeah, see
and
that
make sure you
video.
tag me.
Jeez, I need that one and the one of you guys reacting to Rez Bonnaroo.
No, yeah. And so then that's how we kind of like. Well, then they finish off with like an unreleased song, nutty fucking fireworks just fucking blasting off. I also didn't have a phone this whole day, so I got no videos from Saturday, which is a little saddening.
Got you.
That was we ended the night with Slander. We walked back to the RVs. I mean, we walked back to the campsite. I didn't make it to the RVs because that would have been 3 nights in a row that I stayed up until 9 a.m. And honestly, I was tired. I was a little tired. So,
oh wow, Deontay's a human. Show it what it
I had
takes
some
to
human.
be
I had some
human.
human tendencies on the early Sunday. Even still, I went to bed at like 6 a.m. But like, that's how I capped off my night. Vic, if you want to touch on the RVs that night, I know you went with all the other people.
Yeah, Vic, you get the RV Saturday. Mickey will close it with Sunday.
I don't remember the RV Saturday.
All right, Mickey was
No,
Sunday.
no. No, listen. I will
Mickey,
tell you.
Mickey, take us to Sunday.
I will tell you about Fisher though, because I stayed for Fisher.
Yes.
Oh, he did stay for Fisher.
Yeah, which was awesome. Like one of the coolest sets of the whole. It's impossible to like differentiate between all the House Gauntlet sets, but so cool to see Fisher live up there waving his hands around, being crazy. Played It's a Killer, Finger Guns were out. Palm Beach Banga, just all the shit. And I just like his sound, just great transitions, keeps you going the whole time, fun as shit. So that's my quick synopsis.
Appreciate it. Take
Sunday.
Sunday.
Am I doing
all right? So Sunday we had the absolute pleasure and honor of witnessing a Grizz chasing the golden hour set to start off the day. Beautiful, magical, all the things.
He just swallowed a motherfucking roach.
I was Wu-Tang blunts.
No, you were serious.
It's out there. It's out there somewhere. Oh,
what the hell is
volleyball
that?
time.
Sorry, my phone is connected to my MacBook, so I just got a FaceTime call and it popped up on my MacBook. But anyway,
it's a SWAT team.
Grizz was great. He fucking takes his shirt off. He's just shredding the saxophone up there, vibing. Everyone's vibing. Great way to start the last day. From there, we had kind of some time to kill. Didn't really have any sets anyone was dying must see. So we kind of stumbled through the forest, explore a little bit, take some pics, cool off. I actually think we caught a split second of a immersive pop-up set that was in the woods going on.
Oh yeah,
we were kind of off to the side, so we couldn't see much, but we were hearing it. Then we made our way over to Sherwood Court. Got a incredible spot with our whole entire crew. Had couches set up in the front middle of Sherwood Court for Sun Squabby. That shit was electric,
dude. They're so dope.
First time seeing them, they were fucking
y'all fucked up at 19 Rue not seeing them. Yeah, y'all fucked up.
What do we do instead?
Either Saba or it was
no way.
I was one of the only people that went. It was me, Becca, and I think Griner. Dude, yeah, I saw half the Sunscreen at
the campsite.
Maybe I was late at night on the Thursday, so you guys might have seen either Saba or
we weren't even in yet.
I didn't give a fuck about a single artist on Thursday.
You weren't even in yet. It was Thursday night.
We only went in for
Thursday.
Yeah, we only went in for
12th Planet.
12th Planet. That's right.
Oh, yeah, that one sucked too.
Anyway, they killed it.
Anyways,
honestly, one of my favorite sets of the weekend. Yeah. Honestly, and after Sun Squabby, again, I don't think we had a real set we were itching to see right away, so we just went back in. Or actually, I take that back. We did have a set in mind, but we had some time to kill. We went into the woods, fucked around in the woods, but we saw Wookiee at the observatory, which is one of the stages that's directly in the middle of the forest, like surrounded by trees everywhere. There's not even like any like there's like a small opening. But we were up on this like platform that was raised up in the back of the crowd, in the middle of the forest, and we were all just the whole crew was just chilling there in the back for it. He was awesome. Really, really a fun set. Like he mixed in a lot of house and bass, but like what he did was he just took a lot of like really popular songs and just like put his own twist on them.
Wookified him.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Well, I think that's like Wookie's whole thing is he has like all of the, he has like that session of like
Beats I
he has
can't
like
release.
that segment on his Instagram channel of like beats I can't release.
Yeah.
So like
Is that
that's just
Wookiee's
like what he
Castle on
does.
SoundCloud?
What?
Huh?
Is that Wookiee's Castle on SoundCloud?
It might be. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
WUKI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
WUKI, yeah.
I think I have some like weird old SoundCloud stuff of his saved.
Could be. He's been around for a bit.
But
Yeah, his shit's fire.
that was a fun one.
Yeah, his set was good.
glad we hit that. Then again, like Shiba-san was at Tripoli. But honestly, I don't think anyone in our group really wanted to make the trek over to Tripoli for that eventually, and get a pretty solid spot for Big Gigantic to end the night.
Beauty.
We had those blow up couches set up, people chilling, people up dancing. That set was incredible. Honestly, it was just Big Gigantic closing out Electric Forest. Just it felt right. Something about it felt right. The set was great. They killed it again. They brought out Grizz. They brought out Party Pupils. They brought out Felly. Pulled out all the stops.
Yeah.
Really, really a great act to end Electric Forest and close out the weekend.
Yeah, it was. Their set there was sick.
Damn, that's awesome. You guys didn't catch the Big Gigantic back-to-back Grizz set?
No, that was for
so that was for Sixth in the Forest attendees only. Yeah, I will get there one day.
Burn the rich.
Next year will be my Fourth in the Forest, and I'm gonna have a lot of perks.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have a lot of perks.
Yeah, well, guys, I mean, hell of a time, and honestly, I was kind of dreading this podcast as I knew I'd just be so jealous and have like a major FOMO, and it kind of came to fruition, like I definitely do. But I am glad that we are all going to the next festival that multiple people here are going to together. I will be at. So no FOMO.
Yeah, baby.
FOMO, no mo.
So good.
No mo FOMO.
That episode is going to be sick.
We still got top fivers though.
Oh, that's right. You do. All right. Vic, you go first.
All right. So I have, it's like almost impossible, but I have, this is like not really in any order, just like loose order, I guess. Big Gigantic, I think was probably my favorite. Chasing the Golden Hour is like number 2. And then I love Dom Dalla. And then I have Sun Squabby at 4. That would just like
fuck yes,
totally unexpected. We had such sick spots, such a vibe, like just grooving the entire time, easy to dance to. The crowd around us was fun. Let's see, and then from there I have then I have Grizz's actual set. Like to be honest, I was fucked up during like the second half of it and had to like step away for a second, but everything about it was just like spectacular. He played everything, all the new shit he's created. It was awesome. And then honorable mentions, the entire house gauntlet on Saturday. And then I have Wookiee, Tin Liquor, Sylvanesso, Ellis Dream. And then,
the whole weekend.
Basically everybody we saw this weekend.
Yeah, no, it's like
honorable mention, the Electric Forest lineup.
Yeah, the entire place, everything about the entire festival was spectacular. I'm definitely going back. That place is awesome.
Mickey, top 5.
Okay, similar to Vic, I haven't really narrowed it down to an order yet,
That's fair.
except I think Disclosure is number 1. I had never seen them, and they fucking blew me out of the fucking water.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit was so incredible. After that, again, no order. I think I got Big G, Ellis Dream, Side Piece, and Slander.
Wow. Alrighty.
And honestly, like I think like 3 out of those I had never seen. So glad I got to. They lived up to the hype. My honorable mentions are both of the Grizz sets we saw, the Knox and Sun Squabby.
Love that.
Yep.
Trontis.
Number 1 for me, hands down, honestly, unexpectedly, Big Wild.
Wow.
I did not expect to. I did not expect to stay for that whole set. Shout out Brooke and Maggie. They were like, we were all vibing kind of off the side to where we were for Duke Dumont, and they were like, "Yo, do you want to go in?" And I was like, "Honestly, I haven't been inside of a set in a hot minute. Like, yeah, fuck it, let's go." So we get
1 week.
deep in there. No, I don't really go inside sets anymore. But we were deep in that bitch. Like when I say we were maybe 5 rows back.
Yeah.
We were 5 rows back. Like I had to look up to see the whole entirety of the stage. Like that's how fucking close we were. And he just like was at the end was just playing everything you wanted to hear. He ended it with Awaken, not the Surfaces version, but like his version, but like just still like a fucking heart grabber. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was awesome. The Grizz set, that was amazing. Like he's a fucking wizard. Third set of the weekend, probably Disclosure. I finally got to see the whole thing. That was insane.
Worth it.
Big G, number 4. Side Piece to cap off the 5. Honorable mention, Slander set, Catching the Golden Hour set, and Dom Dalla. Dom Dalla will be in my top 5 if I caught the whole set, honestly. Slander will be in my top 5 if we caught the whole set, honestly.
Yeah,
but
that's always tough, though.
Yeah, so they're honorable mentions. Non-EDM set, Sun Squabby, incredible. Probably one of my favorite jam bands now. They're sick. Unexpected acts of the weekend. Not quite honorable mentions, but like unexpectedly, I'm very glad that I got to see this. The Knox, Young Bay, and Summy back-to-back Subby.
Solid 3 right there. Shit, I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that on any festival.
All in all, I will say that. So this was like I said earlier, this is my 3rd Electric Forest. It was one of those times where like you go in and you know the layout of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And I wandered around by myself so much this fucking year.
That's awesome.
And it was so fucking incredible. So honestly, the forest was one of the, as cheesy as that sounds, the forest was one of the like best fucking things that I saw this weekend. Just because I got to go do so much shit.
It sounds cheesy in front of a screen in our homes, but if you said that to me at a festival, I'd be like, dude, you're a poet, man. You're a poet.
Like no, just because I got to do so much shit on my own that like I never got to do before.
Yeah.
And it was like one of those things where I have short legs and I'm a slow walker, especially when even when I'm sober, but especially when I'm fucked up. So
the more fucked up,
obviously
the slower
these
you
guys,
it's a ratio.
Obviously these guys, it was their first force, and there were people kind of leading the way, and I'm like, yo, you guys go ahead. Like I'll find you guys. Like I'll make my way back to you, but I'm fucked up and I'm enjoying what I'm fucking seeing right now. So
yeah,
and I would always just like pop up and be like, oh hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, that was one thing.
Like every time.
One thing for me is like you expect it to be like big and foresty and trippy, easy to get lost going in, but like once you get in there and it's nighttime, like there's so much shit going on, so much to do. Like I'm really excited to go back and have some sort of idea of like what we're getting into beforehand and just kind of be able to do a little more in there. But
yeah,
that's my 2 cents.
Damn, hell of an episode, hell of a show, hell of a festivals. I'm actually kind of glad and kind of relieved as well because now I get to go on the fucking good concert in a couple days. I get to see Excision, so you guys can take a fucking backseat to the Jealousy Road. But yeah, follow us, United Wooks, on every social media, United Wooks of America on Instagram. Follow Dantis Music, our Austin and soon-to-be world international DJ. Trontis, well, Dantis, but, you know, we call him Trontis. It's for real fans only. And then we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Shout out Zencaster. Everybody Zen.
Zencaster, baby.
Deuces.